Hey everybody, thank you for stopping by. Today I have a different sort of haul for you. I have a food pantry haul. Now I will not mention the name of the food pantry that I go to. I have been going there for several years faithfully each month. You're only allowed once a month. And the pantry that I'm signed up with, there are rules obviously. With several of the agencies here in my town, if you're signed up with them, you're not eligible to go to another pantry, at least not through an organization. Now, a private one, like through a church, is different. That does not have the connection with them, and you can also go to a separate church one. When I was living in Kingston for several months, a couple years ago, I was not allowed to cook even though I had a very small efficiency apartment. We were only allowed to use the microwaves that were provided, and we had the small refrigerators like yay high. So I lived on a lot of frozen food, and I went to the soup kitchen in Willsbear because I just could not buy a lot, just enough for like 3-4 days, and then that was it. So it got to be very frustrating. So at times I would go to Taco Bell or Burger King just for a break. I mean, who wants to eat microwave food day in, day out? And I missed not being able to use a slow cooker or electric frying pan, but those were the rules of where I lived, and I didn't want a chance being kicked out because I wanted to make a pot of sausage and peppers, But anyway, in each town and in each county, rules are different for food pantries. Some you can go to twice a month. Locally, it's only once a month. Some you can also go to maybe attach like a clothing closet or something similar. I took down a big bag of clothing that was building up on my veranda, so I made a hefty donation today. It is a bit of a walk for me. I don't drive, and taking a cart out today is a scorcher, and I am pretty rough, as you can see, frazzled from the walk. I forgot to bring water with me, which was very, very stupid because it's hot walking. And when I got here, I just needed some water and just to relax for a little bit. But anyway, let me get into what I got. And let me start with the French bread. This is a loaf of French bread. And when I seen this, I thought of frozen meatballs that I do have. All I would need to do on my way home is stop and grab a jar of sauce at Dollar General, which I did. So I'm going to make a long meatball whole beef with this, and divide it for me and my son. One thing I have noticed about bread from the food pantry, if I don't use it in several days, it will spoil. I will see those green spots on it. And sometimes I just don't have the room in my freezer to freeze it. So I'm going to definitely use this today so it doesn't go to waste. It is soft, it's fresh, so that is going to be going tonight. Now, I was able to get some free vegetables. I was given a ginger root. And this is pretty cool. I was told this is a ginger root. It looks a little bit different than ginger root that I've gotten in the supermarket, but I was able to take one of those, 5 limes, like I said, 5 limes, and a huge, very big potato. This is huge. I could probably, oh my goodness, I could probably grate this and maybe only need 1 or 2 extra potatoes to make a small batter of potato for potato cakes. So, but this is amazing. This is so darn big. So that is what I was given as far as fresh fruits or vegetables. And now on to canned goods. Now this is a time of month where my local food pantry is sometimes picked over, and that's understandable. I mean, it just happens. There are some months where they, have more than others. So I was able to get 1 of these big cans of chum tuna, and I am thinking with some lettuce and tomato I can make salad with it. So this is going to be used up soon. I was able to pick 3 cans of fruit, so I chose sliced pears, clean peaches, and some crushed pineapple, because I think that pineapple is good when it's real cold. Now, I'm going to actually take some canned fruit that I do have down in the pantry and rinse all that syrupy stuff off, throw a couple of cans together in a bowl, and just let it get nice and cold in my refrigerator. At least I'll have a fruit salad minus most of the sugar. I was also able to get some canned vegetables. This time I was able to get 5, so I got collard greens, yellow corn, or no, 4 cans I was able to get. Diced tomatoes. I always grab diced tomatoes and try to keep these on hand in my little pantry downstairs because I use these in so many different recipes. Yeah, it was 4 cans of veggies. Spinach. I like my spinach. Now, as far as dry goods, pantry goods go, I grabbed a box of stuffing. It's always easy to make with a meal. I grabbed a box of spaghetti. Again, a very simple meal that I make when it's hot out. Just requires a few minutes of cooking on top of the stove because I can't eat a lot of heavy food unless it's grilled. I make simple things if I'm not grilling. So I got a box of spaghetti. I was able to get 3 cans of beans. I got chickpeas. I use these a lot, so I always try to have extra cans of that in my pantry. And I grabbed chicken noodle soup. It's good sometimes when you're just feeling blah. Whenever they have cream of mushroom soup or cream of there's another one I like to get, cream of chicken, cream of potato. If I ever see cream soups, I grab them because I do use them in recipes, especially cream of mushroom. They didn't have any today. I do use that in some recipes, even with my Swedish meatballs, so I was thinking about making them this month. So that's not an inconvenience to go and buy it. I'm just saying if I can get it there, it's a help. It's one less thing I have to pick up at the supermarket. I also got my brown rice. I use brown rice so much. I really don't use white rice much anymore. And a can of black beans. I do use black beans a lot. So Those can go in my pantry. I also grabbed these two. I have a pack of this in my pantry, so now I have two. This one is actually pretty good, Market Street. The one that comes in just a regular silver wrapper, almost like a government surplus sort of one, is, I don't think, that good. But if I heat up 2 packs of this and basically toast some bread, I can make open face sandwiches with this, and it's actually really, really good. And very easy to make a simple meal that way. Now I also grabbed a bag of garlic and herb rub. Now I love to get pork tenderloins when they're on sale, Hatfield usually, and a lot of them come already rubbed. When I seen this, I thought if I just get a plain pork tenderloin, I could marinate it like for a day in this, and this would taste so good. So I think I'm going to save this for pork tenderloin, so I'm going to have to go do a little shopping during the week. Now I also grabbed Boom Chicken Pop, lightly sweet kettle corn. I never seen this there before. 4 microwave fresh pop-up bowls, whole grain, 35 calories. And this is kettle corn. I like kettle corn. I also got Trader Joe's mini dark chocolate mint corns. These are so good. I got these last month, and the taste is, it's such a good chocolate. These are very, very good. I also got 2 of these. These are really, really good. These are called the Snack Waffle, and I get the dark chocolate sea salt. Very good. Now, usually they have flavored water that you can get like 3 bottles of, or like 2 of a certain size drink, soda or something, and then 1 big item, which sometimes is like a big jug of juice. And like I said, it's the time of the month when they're a little picked over, and they didn't have any of the bottled water, like their flavored water, they were all out. But I did see these, and I was able to pick 5 of these. This is Lavazza Espresso Point, 100% Arabic. Now, the guy told me these are coffee flavorings. I hope these are not for Courage, because I don't have one. Oh, are you serious? Yeah, you need a certain kind of coffee maker for this. These make espresso. These aren't, oh darn. 2 single dose coffee cartridges. Oh wow. I don't know, I have to figure out a way if I can use these, but I can't with my coffee maker, but I don't mean I might not be able to. And last but not least, a frozen item. Now, some months they have rolls of hamburger about this big, or they may have prosciutto ham. I got that several months ago, and I was making breakfast cups with the ham, cracking an egg in and baking them. They came out really, really good. That was from a local company outside of Hazleton, over in Freeland. And I see Miss Feisty is watching everything I'm doing. She's checking everything out. It's so cute. So anyway, so last month I got these really good pork patties, and I made a really good meal with them. This month it is fully cooked pulled pork, frozen. So I can definitely have pulled pork sandwiches They are so good. And I definitely have to get this in my freezer. And last but not least, we can take a baked good. They had some cupcakes, and on the walk home, I needed a little oomph to motivate. I took one out, so this is going to go in the refrigerator. I was a little disappointed because for, oh my gosh, many months, I used to be able to get a big block of cheese every month from the food pantry, and I used every bit of it. I love getting them big blocks of cheese. Depending on the brand, they can run anywhere from $7 to $10 a block, and I use them in so many different meals, so many different ways, and they haven't had them for several months, so I'm a little bummed about that. Also, last summer and the summer before, I think it was in June, July, and August, when you went to the food pantry, they gave you a slip. And on a certain day, you could take that slip to a church, which was sort of like a distribution point, and it was a fresh fruit vegetable giveaway. And we would get watermelon, squash, zucchini, bananas, and a decent amount of vegetables and fruits. So I was really bummed. I noticed last month they didn't give out the slips, and I'm thinking, I bet they don't do it anymore. And sure enough, there's no mention of it that they do in fact do it. And I was really bummed because I held off buying watermelon specifically for that. Like last year, I was given a big one. And me and some friends, we took it with us to Hickory Run, and we went out there for a few hours, and I had sliced it up and wrapped it up with cling wrap, so everybody got like 2 slices of this big watermelon. I was really bummed about that. But I am grateful for it. It is a big help. And one other thing I do wish, and this may sound a little silly, I notice like what they consider senior citizens. Some ways when you're 55, you're considered a senior. I'm 54. But there is an agency that for people 60 and over, every summer they give them farmers market vouchers. Now my mom got them years ago, and she really did not want to actually go out in the heat and pick things. So I remember I said to her, oh come on, let's go get some stuff and I'll make you dinner. So she went with me, and that was the only way to get her motivated to use them, or they would have all went bad. And we were able to, oh my god, everything like plums and peppers and you name it, and these vouchers paid for it. Now, I did most of the cooking with things, and I brought her meals, everything that I made her up a salad, whatever. But the point is, she would have let them go to waste. Now, I'm only 54, but I could really use that help right now. I am sorry, but no matter different ways I try to make my stamps stretch, there's always a week and a half that they're gone. I tried going to like Hazel Park, getting bulk meat. I tried shopping more in Dollar Tree. I tried specifically like very simple, easy meals. No matter which way I go and however I want to try to stretch them, there's still always this week and a half that I'm gone, I'm done. And it is whatever I can throw together. And it stinks because there's so many people out there with this mindset that, oh, if you get food stamps, you're out buying lobster, you're out buying this, you're out buying that. I've seen families get lobster and everything, believe me, I have. But they have like 6 kids, and they probably get like $600 worth of food stamps. I only get an allotment for myself. And I have never bought lobster. I haven't eaten crab legs in so long, oh my goodness, I can't even think the last time I ate them. I love seafood. I will spend a few extra dollars on seafood, but seafood is healthy. So somebody wants to fault me for buying more seafood and trying to, cut back on red meat and that, well, then by all means fault me, but by the same token, it's more expensive, and I wind up spending more on my stamps. So it's very hard to try and eat healthy when you have food stamps, because one, with the prices of vegetables and things and fruits, they're just outrageous. And two, when you shop, you have to realize, well, this has to last me at least 3 weeks. So, like I said, I've tried different things, and I still run into a time period where I'm just throwing things together because I'm at my wit's end. I really don't know what to do. And other times I have to take cash and buy some things, and what little cash I have left, that's a pain too. So it is what it is. I mean, I am grateful for everything that I get, and I am grateful for having them, but the misconception that everybody eats like a king on them, no, I'm sorry. No, they don't. I'm trying to lose a few more pounds, and I'm trying to eat healthy, but there's a bit of time each month where I just can't. Well guys, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.